We'll go after the anthem. Live, Makeover Township High School. It's the NPSL regular season finale as Atlantic City FC hosts FC Monmouth. Hello again, everybody. I'm Nick Costco alongside Dennis Heenan as Atlantic City looks to put their stamp on the Keystone Conference, currently in second place at 7-0-2, 23 points, just trailing one behind first place Westchester. FC Monmouth 3-3-3 on the year with just 12 points. Currently fourth place in the Keystone Conference. Do have a playoff spot, though. Top four make it, and they'll move on to next week's Keystone Conference playoffs, trying to get to the national playoffs as well. These two teams last played just a couple weeks ago to a 1-1 draw. And Atlantic City can actually clinch the number one seed tonight with a win. And either a loss or draw by Westchester will be able to jump them in the standings. FC Monmouth sporting the all-black uniforms of the yellow socks, and Atlantic City their home kit, white jerseys with the purple trim.
If you guys aren't going to talk for a while, you want to mute?
And Atlantic City takes the field, and we are just about ready to get going on this beautiful Friday evening, Wednesday evening.
I'm looking forward to this matchup. I think Monmouth has a lot to offer, and they're going to be firing the ball. They're not afraid to pull the trigger, averaging over 10 shots a game over the last 4 matches. So, again, not afraid to pull the trigger, not afraid to put it on net.
Only sitting at a +8 goal differential, hence their even record throughout. 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 ties. Atlantic City, high-scoring team as well, but they have yet to draw an official loss on the year. As we mentioned, these two teams played to a 1-1 tie last time. See how things shape out this time on Atlantic City's home turf. Miranda Jr. giving chase for FC Monmouth to open things up as Don Howard boots it deep the other way as Atlantic City tries to get on the offensive. Venezia on the near side. Send them up. Fennick was trying to get there for Atlantic City. It's Miranda Jr. Back to Venezia. Sending one across the field, a little too far. And we'll see what Atlantic City can do as they reset.
Monmouth starting hot. Look like they're going to try to dump it into number 9, number 11 up top. Narc Miranda. I think he's going to be their go-to guy for the rest of the night.
He's logged 450 minutes this season. Definitely one of the more active players. Diaz Bonilla sending one ahead. Monmouth trying to shut down any attack here from Atlantic City. Now they'll reset on the back line with Longer. And up to the far side, misfired that pass to Schneider.
I would have liked this AC to pass the ball around a little bit more, kind of get their feet in the game. Oh, that's a dangerous.
Chance here, that one's deflected out. Remains in along the line. And out of bounds it goes. FC Monmouth takes over with possession. Perel, the goalkeeper there for Monmouth. Bit of a dangerous situation. This is Fennick on the near side. Looking in the area of Diaz. Bonilla couldn't really track it down. And right into the hands of Perella. It's Lamcow threatening there. And we are going to get a corner. First one of the evening. Just 3 minutes gone. Cameron Allen to take it. Up to no avail. Donauer's going to boot it deep across midfield. Date giving chase. Back into the possession of Atlantic City. Looking to reset their offense once again. Venezia corrals it for Monmouth. That pass gets away though, as Donauer there to clear. Diaz Bonilla on the receiving end of that one. Opong now Diaz Bonilla. Flag goes up though. Offsides. So hold that threat. Longer's going to send one back to Donauer as Atlantic City goes to reset again. It's Luis Jean-Baptiste up ahead. Diaz Bonilla gives chase and offside flag goes up. He had a step. It seems like Atlantic City is finding some holes in the FC Monmouth defense.
I like the idea. I like the aggressive play. Again, I'm going to go back to it. I really think that they have a lot of success if they have a slower build-up. Put the ball on the feet of Diaz-Bonilla. He comes back to receive the ball. And then he could try to ping one of the targets. He can whether it be Tate with switching the field or something like that.
Barone heading it over to the side. Finds Allen. And now Monmouth sent it to the back line. Trying to reset. AC pressuring as Tate came out flying. Allen corrals this one. Monmouth pressing. Good D there from Rojas Goodbold. Monmouth still in the attacking zone. Trickles out. Don Howard dives for one, and he'll scoop that up.
Monmouth are very quick on the release. They're just sending long balls, trying to get the back line of AC not paying attention.
Alcron sends it across. Date over to Longer now. Fennick. Looking ahead for Schneider. Try to corral that one. Last touch by Monmouth, so AC will get a throw in on the plus side of the field. AC threatening. Ball up in the air, headed on again, and see what they rule this one. It looks like we are going to get a corner across the way, so AC with a chance now.
I was a fan of that play. I like them playing the small ball first. Everyone was set up, and when they dished it in, Longer drew a lot of attention. I don't think they'll be able to pull that play again, but I like the one and done that it was.
Here's a corner. It'll be Tate.
Right
Just over the head. Now one trickles through and this stays out of the net somehow. And look at that. Perella corrals it for Monmouth. There was a threatening chance there for Atlantic City. Monmouth quickly back the other way. So Atlantic City, the first prime goal chance in this one, just about 10 minutes gone. Allen found no one. Now Jean-Baptiste. He'll hit the deck and we get a whistle.
Good foul for Monmouth. Trying to get everyone back to set up. Monmouth's front line, they keep switching positions too to keep the AC back line guessing. If you see Rubenstein on one, he'll be out on the left, but during that play was down in the center. It's interesting to watch. They're also giving space to the defenders until about, a third of the way up the field.
Dante on the far side. Trying to get Tate. It's down for Jean-Baptiste. Up ahead for Tate. Gets loose, but it's off to the side now. Alcron. This is Fennick. So Atlantic City resetting a bit here after pressing. Up ahead again. And Perella corrals that one easily. Back into Monmouth's possession. This is Venezia, near side. Cabello. Monmouth trying to find gaps in that defense. Atlantic City holding strong so far. Diaz Bonilla somehow coming away with that one. As it's sent back up towards midfield. Free kick here for Monmouth. Venezia going to give chase down the sideline. Can he get to it? And out of bounds it goes. Atlantic City ball.
Monmouth definitely has the front foot right now. We got AC sitting on their back heels and kind of letting them dictate the game and tempo. AC's had a couple opportunities, but I'd like to see more possession out of them.
It seems like we spent a majority of the early goings of this first half on this side of the field.
Yeah, I'm used to AC, putting a lot of pressure all over the field, and maybe it's due to the heat or some game plan with the speed of the attack, but they're definitely dropping it.
Oh, Jean-Baptiste gets loose. You know, they have a one-on-one opportunity here. Shot on net. He gets it.
Well played.
Louis Jean-Baptiste.
Great composure. They coughed it up in the middle of the field. Way to get that. Past the goalkeeper. Fantastic opportunity right there.
14 minutes in, and Louis Jean-Baptiste puts one through, and it's a 1-0 Atlantic City lead.
Here we go.
Jean-Baptiste using his speed, and sometimes those goals can come off the unlikely steal, and he cashed in on a golden one-on-one opportunity.
Might just be the spark that AC needs to start dictating this game. You know, with Monmouth bypassing the midfield, it's kind of taken certain players out of our game. Diaz Bonilla isn't getting as many touches. Alcaron as well. You watch here, a lot of times they'll ping it around in the back, and they'll look right up top.
Monmouth now back on the attack. Try to shake that one off. after Louis Jean-Baptiste scored his 4th on the season. Allen keeps this one in. A chance now. Snuffed out by Atlantic City.
As I was saying before, Monmouth is not afraid to shoot. That guy was about 40 yards out and decided to take his chances. Couple.
I mean, sometimes you'll get those in there from 30, 40 yards out. Can't hurt to try.
I think Dan Howard had an easy time on that, but saw it out. All good. The quality goalkeepers that ACFC does have.
Don Howard on the stat sheet has not given up a goal yet this season, with 250 minutes played coming into tonight. And there he is again corralling this ball as Atlantic City looks to reset once again.
Yeah, let's build it out of the back. Let's draw in the forwards.
Alcron with some speed. Get ahead, Opong. Man, we have whistles. Be a foul on Atlantic City. Beg your pardon, on FC Monmouth. Be a free kick now for AC.
Interesting position. Again, they can play short. They don't have anybody around. I don't think they'll be playing short, but they're probably going to aim for Longer's head or see if he's actually going to draw away some of the pressure.
Longer is playing it up. Alcron to boot this one. Brought down Jean-Baptiste. And nothing doing. They'll send it back to Donhauer. Monmouth trying to clear. Atlantic City quickly back in their defensive positions. Alcron giving chase on the far side. Miranda trying to pop loose. That one deflected. Atlantic City saved the blast there. And flag goes up.
This is a pretty dangerous position for Monmouth.
Narc Miranda struck that one hard with his right foot. And he was thinking back of the net until that was deflected about 40 yards up in the air.
Guy has a cannon. Let him rip it.
Venezia for this free kick. Prime spot here for Monmouth. Easily batted down by the front wall of Atlantic City.
It's a wasted opportunity. Definitely had people excellent position for it. Monmouth. I think he could have swung it in. Definitely got something off of that.
Nice job by Tate. Keep this one in. Send it back towards midfield as Monmouth just sends one deep, and Donhauer on the receiving end heads down to the turf for safety.
With the 1-goal lead, this is their time. This is their time to start setting the tempo. You know, pinging the ball around, letting them truly dictate the game.
Longer. Fennec on the near side. A bet for Tate, but they were out of bounds there. And cheap turnover there as Monmouth takes over. The last one was a little too far for Rubenstein. Fennec quickly clears that one out of the way. Diaz Bonilla.
Fantastic job keeping that in.
Atlantic City starting to get their legs back underneath them again. See them running a little bit faster. 21 minutes in to this first half. Trying to clinch first place in the Keystone Conference to get the number 1 seed in the playoffs. A win tonight and a loss or draw from Westchester in their final game. We have Atlantic City home field advantage throughout the conference playoffs. Schneider corralling near the box, and Monmouth trying to clear with Alves.
AC keeps it alive.
Jean-Baptiste on the far side. Back for Date. Schneider on the far side trying to send it in. Opong was in the area. Like I say, he's still pressuring.
Monmouth trying with the counter.
Lankow. Good steal there from Atlantic City. This is Tate. Some nifty footwork.
Atlantic City definitely playing with a lot more composure now. The safety of that goal. See if they can turn on another one.
This is Opong, and he hits the deck. No whistle we play on. Steal here for Diaz Bonilla. Collision. Fennec tried to get it down, but now Monmouth with possession again.
And they have numbers.
Good clearance there by Longer.
Rubenstein couldn't keep a hold of it.
Venezia. Covello, and now they'll throw it around. Covello. Up ahead, too far, and right into the arms of Donhauer.
Mom's just waiting for AC to be caught sleeping.
Alcron. Fennec on the near side. Plenty of space now. Alvis having some trouble back there for Monmouth. Rojas Goodbold with the pressure, and now a steal. Schneider. Atlantic City corrals the deflection. Pass a little too far. Diaz Bonilla tries to give chase, but Monmouth back with possession. This one comes to Lankow. Covello. Venezia. Sending one a long way as Donhauer gives half a jump, but that one out of bounds. Monmouth not afraid again to shoot from distance.
That was a defender. Venezia too. Wow. Not afraid to let it fly.
Venezia does not have a goal this year. It's only like 62 minutes.
I guess referee mandated water break.
25 minutes gone and counting. A 1-0 lead for Atlantic City. After a bit of a sluggish start, they got their feet underneath them and definitely got a spark with Louis Jean-Baptiste's steal and subsequent goal.
That goal changed everything. You know, it gave Atlantic City a little bit more confidence playing with the ball. Also kind of forced Monmouth to sit back a little bit. They were attacking. They were on the front foot before. And, you know, all possession was with them. You know, and they were utilizing the long ball to their advantage. Had Atlantic City guessing, but with that goal, you know, it was fortunate. And you know, Atlantic City's used it to their advantage. That they have set the tempo. They're truly dictating the game right now. You know, but as we can see, Monmouth can shoot. You know, they're going to try to put it on net from anywhere on the field, and they're going to still try to play it from deep, way down deep, all the way up to the front three, with Rubenstein, Miranda, and Lankow. I do see that Lankow is more so than the other two is coming back to try to receive the ball, but again, they're constantly asking for that ball, trying to get it sneaking past the Atlantic City defense. And I also, for Atlantic City, I think I would like to see a little bit more of the midfielders getting involved themselves. You know, a lot of times in soccer, you know, you see a team play one way, you can't help but follow into what they're doing as well. You know, they see Monmouth playing with the long ball, they're trying to do the same thing. AC's got to stick to the game, try to ping the ball around, try to open up some of the lanes. Let's feed, you know, Tate. He's got a great speed down the wing. Diaz Bonilla, again, fantastic with the ball on his feet. I'd like to see him be a little more creative, sliding into Opang or Jean-Baptiste.
Well, Monmouth done with their mandated timeout. Make their way back to the field as Atlantic City gets last-minute preparations to come back on. See if this reset re-energizes FC Monmouth. Threatening in the attacking zone. They're playing as if they're down. Seems like 3-0 at this point. This is Fennick. Back to Donauer. Date. There's the goal scorer, Louis Jean-Baptiste. Monmouth on the move. Barone. It's Pereira. This one will trickle its way to Donauer, as Monmouth could not get their offense there to materialize. Barone having some trouble, but we do have a whistle. And Monmouth will move fast here. Cavello. Barone, shot deflected up in the air and well away from the net. It seems like Monmouth is going to stick to those shots from distance.
It must have worked in the past. I'm telling you. Definitely not shy about it.
Corner kick. This is Cameron Allen. On in, and Donauer leaped out of the net to deflect that one away, but another chance here for Monmouth. It'll come out.
You see on the break.
Opong could not get free, and now they will try to quickly reset with the back line.
Cabela did a nice job breaking up the counter.
Fennec now. Was looking in the area of Diaz Bonilla.
Rubenstein.
Attacking again is Monmouth. Near side for Ben King. Up ahead. Barone now. A long shot from distance, and Longer keeps that one out. Opong. Louis Jean-Baptiste trying to get to the sideline, sends it up. But Monmouth not allowing AC to get on the attack.
Fortunate for AC right there. Lankow coughing it up. I think they take their time here, reset. Monmouth came back re-energized after that little break. Wouldn't even be opposed to headed back towards Donauer, excuse me.
Tate.
Tate getting out of some trouble right there. Some footwork. Looked nice.
I haven't called his name too much tonight. He's a threat. Still posted up on the near side.
He's got a lot of speed down that wing. Again, I'd like to see him kind of driving right up the middle. There we go.
Here he is. Try to get one ahead to Jean-Baptiste. Now Monmouth can't keep it in, so Tate will get a throw in. Looks like he'll hand off duties as AC tries to get something together here. Schneider to throw in. Long toss, headed down, and Perella. Get it out of the way for Monmouth. Bit of a threat there from Atlantic City.
With two people on him longer, we're still able to get ahead on it.
Can always find him. This is King. Swinging around for Covello. And now on the far side. Bauerhaus. Covello again. See now Atlantic City pressuring a little bit more than they have in the last couple minutes. This one gets up ahead. Opong tried to get free. Monmouth quickly back the other way, but Date there to knock it down. Rojas good bolt. Alacron. Finds Schneider. Up ahead. Diaz Bonilla now. Maintaining.
This is much better from AC. I like this style of play so much better.
Trying to really utilize this possession. This one hangs up in the air for Perella. That threat is over.
During the break, it looks like the Monmouth had switched King and Venezia, excuse me. Try to utilize Ben King on the outside. Looks like he's more of a marauding type of back.
He's lurking right now near the sideline as Barone tries to get loose. Here's King. Back over to King. Atlantic City now. Diaz Bonilla, Opong.
AC with numbers. Alacron speeding through.
Moving fast. Perella will come out of net. Snag that one.
Monmouth continue to rotate their forwards as well. Miranda's sitting here out on the right. Lankow's going to slid more into the center.
This is King. I'm struggling to find some sort of opening in the Atlantic City defense now. They were pressing and attacking early. But since that goal at the 14-minute mark, haven't really been able to find their footing. Seems like Atlantic City just needed a 14-minute warm-up period. Allen. Schneider now for Atlantic City. Jean-Baptiste. Tate tried to get to that one, cannot, as King will clear. Footwork there by Miranda. And Perella sends it deep. Still AC ball though. Plus side of the field.
Ooh, hard tackle. Center of the field. Card comes out immediately. Ref did not like what he sees.
First one of the evening.
Ref's calling a tight game. So he's not letting the players get away with too much.
Adrian Barajas on the receiving end of that hard tackle. Now threading, this is Allen. Deflected around, and Don Howard has to reach out and deflect that one away.
Dangerous deflection, but quick skills by Don Howard. Woo, scary deflection.
Atlantic City waking back up a little bit now as Monmouth is alive. Chase Covello in the far corner. Sent in, and Don gets his hands on it. He comes out of that scrum with the ball.
Well done. Well done. As a goalkeeper, you got to be willing to sacrifice part of your body, and he fully did it that time. Penetrated right through the crowd, came up with the ball. Fantastic job.
Found his crease. Atlantic City still hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Alacron now.
Wouldn't be surprised to start seeing Atlantic City use a little bit of time management, try to finish out this half.
Monmouth pressing. It's back to Date. He's going to swing it around. The big man longer. Louis Jean-Baptiste. 3 black shirts around him. Jean-Baptiste looking for an opening. Shot, and that one deflected. And Schneider had to get ready for that deflection. He comes back in. It's still alive. This is Tate now, and it was just stolen away. I feel like everyone froze on that little sequence as Schneider waited for it to go out of bounds. And then he suddenly saw the ball deflect off him as Monmouth tried to get possession back. Covello.
King calling for it. He's doing a good job getting over to cover him, though. You know, he's not giving him a lot of space or not anything that's in a dangerous area.
Dangerous play. Ball is loose in. AC is going to clear. Don Howard had to come out of net. Schneider saved the day. Standing again. Don Howard deflects one out with a dive. Rojas good bold. Gets it over to Tate. And Atlantic City trying to get out of here at contact as Tate hits the deck.
I say this all the time. It's a good foul on King's part. Hate to see Tate hit the deck like he did, but a good foul in Mama's part. You know, it allows the team to come back, regroup. Atlantic City was on it. They were ready to go.
Well, Monmouth knows with Tate's speed, you let him get loose down the sideline, it spells big trouble.
I would like to see Tate more involved. You know, he's been forcing a lot of stuff down the right-hand side or up the center. I'd like to see Tate, with his speed, at least get it down and try to cross it in.
Date.
Lankow was trying to take away the option for Dan Howard.
This one in the direction of Tate. He'll dribble now. Fennec trying to get his guys into position. AC, not a lot of room to work with here. Jean-Baptiste now. Back over to Date on the back line. Tate. Down he goes again. No whistle this time. Monmouth on the move. Miranda. Ball in a dead zone there as Don Howard scoops it. And AC back the other way.
Monmouth seems to be doing more of a full field press now. Maybe with the amount of time left in the clock, using a little bit more energy, knowing that they have a rest in a couple minutes.
Diaz-Bonilla tried to give chase there. But Monmouth takes over here. Just about now at halftime. Approaching that 45-minute mark. Have a little stoppage time here. Keep our eyes on the official, Diaz-Bonilla. Well, that's good bold. Finds Fennec. Fennec now pushing. That one's sent ahead. No one really ready for it. Good slide there by Fennec. Gets it ahead to Diaz-Bonilla. Nifty footwork. Up ahead looking for Opong. Ball was loose and Perella corrals it and boots it away. That won't trickle to the boundary.
I think that was the first time we saw Fennec kind of get past the half. You know, with the way the Monmouth is playing, he can't afford to be going on those runs like I've seen him do in the past.
Well, Monmouth will get a late corner here. So pressing does work. Chase Covello take the kick on the far side of the field. Donauer's made some nice saves so far. See how active he has to get on this one. Donauer. Oh, it's loose and Monmouth does get one there. And just like that, we are tied.
Replay coming in 3, 2, 1.
With the in-swinger getting it right over Dan Howard's head, it would have just buried in the back of the net. Unfortunate.
Ball snuck into the back of the net as Adrian Barajas puts one through for his first score of the season. And that is a back-breaking goal there for Atlantic City right before heading into the locker room. And they tried to press quickly. Try to maybe force some action before the half. Donauer waits. And now Date. Diaz-Bonilla going to chase after this one. Can he get to it? Corrals it. Out of bounds. It's AC ball. No corner, though. They're going to move fast here. See if they can't get that one back.
They're bringing numbers, AC. The way they utilize their throw-ins, this could be an excellent opportunity with the position of the ball and the throw-in.
Long throw from Schneider. Down on the ground and popped up in the air. Away from danger. In the meantime, Schneider. Headed around. Chance here. Opong out in front of Jansen. That one goes wide.
Stood away from with the go-ahead goal.
Loic Jean-Baptiste nearly had his second of the night. Beautifully set up there by Jeremy Opong.
Oh, he's going to want that back.
AC narrowly took the lead right back. Langston moving fast. Halftime mere moments away now. Opong on the edge, out in front, and no one's home. Tate, can he track it down? Cannot. Monmouth now pushing. Miranda. Up ahead, found the back line. So we had a foul down there on Monmouth. See if AC may have time for one last push. Diaz-Bonilla. Trying to find Tate, a little too far, and Perella send it ahead, and that will bring us to halftime. So Atlantic City struck first early with Luis Jean-Baptiste at the 14-minute mark off a steal. But FC Monmouth answering right before halftime. Adrian Bauerhaus off the corner kick snuck one underneath Donhauer. And as we head into the halftime locker after the first 45 minutes, it's Atlantic City FC 1 and FC Monmouth 1 at the half. We'll be back after this break. Back here for the second half, Nick Costco alongside Dennis Heenan for this regular season finale for the NPSL as Atlantic City FC and FC Monmouth deadlocked at 1 after 45 minutes. Goals scored tonight by Luis Jean-Baptiste for Atlantic City and Adrian Barajas for FC Monmouth. Jean-Baptiste scoring at the 14-minute mark, while Barajas got it at the 45-minute mark right before both teams went into the halftime locker room. See if Atlantic City can bounce back after giving up the late goal uncharacteristically.
I think we're going to see a different game this half. I think with the temperature cooling, with everything that's on the line, I think that Atlantic City is going to show up as a different team this half, and not let Monmouth back into the game. All right, I'm expecting a couple more goals. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to put it out there.
He's putting it into the ether.
I'm doing it. Don't see any changes as of yet.
Atlantic City and Monmouth switched sides, so AC going left to right now. Atlantic City can still get the #1 seed in the Keystone Conference. Pressing hard here to open things up. Rubenstein almost got free there as that ball trickled away, and Donhauer closed it. Atlantic City sitting in second place in the Keystone here in the East region. 7-0-2 on the year. A win coupled with a loss or a tie for Westchester in this final week will give Atlantic City the #1 seed and home field advantage throughout the conference playoffs. Jean-Baptiste quickly. Now it's Opong. Good footwork, and now he holds up and almost pulled up like he hurt something, but lost his footing, and the ball got away from him. Missed opportunity there for Atlantic City.
That's definitely. But Atlantic City's starting with a lot of speed. I like seeing it. I like seeing this a lot.
And no subs yet for Atlantic City. This one headed up ahead. Opong could not find it. Now Covello trying to get over to King. King having a little trouble. Diaz Bonilla, of course, down there being a pest for Monmouth. Venezia. To find Barajas, the lone goal scorer for Monmouth. These two teams played each other the other week. They finished to a 1-1 tie. That's our score here tonight after that first half. Good fight for the ball there, but that foul when they blow the whistle on Diaz Bonilla. It seemed like he was cleanly fighting for the ball unless we had a couple extra jersey tugs.
Looked shoulder to shoulder to me. I don't know. Some of these calls may be a little questionable. A little tighter than it needs to be. I'd say let the boys play.
Venezia boots one. Tate, far side. Now Schneider. Luis Jean-Baptiste lost it. King will head that one down to the goalkeeper, Perella. Diaz Bonilla. AC pressing. Try to find Opong. Trying to get free. Luis Jean-Baptiste. And it's Perella scooping it up. Atlantic City had a chance.
Oh, missed touch.
Well, both those guys this evening, Jean-Baptiste and Opong, have been threatening as Monmouth has a man down. Back near the defensive end.
Not calling on the medical stat. Doesn't look like anything too serious. Possibly just a cramp. But right there, besides the mistouch at the end, I like what I saw. You know, Diaz-Bonilla had the ball at his feet, able to, you know, create some space. You know, the defense went to him. He was able to dish the ball to Opong and Jean-Baptiste, excuse me. And besides one little errant touch, you know, that ball could have found its way in the back of the net. And I like seeing that. You know, let's shy away from a little bit less of the long ball, and let's ping it around. Let's get it inside for this AC team.
Adrian Bauerhaus, the goal scorer for Monmouth, was the one down. He is up, though. Appeared to just be a cramp issue as he's stretching it back out. Seems to be moving around just fine now.
Always a gentleman's maneuver. Very sportsmanlike game.
Benazia curves one in and gets away, but it'll still be Monmouth ball as Miranda tried to give chase. Covello. Chance for Monmouth here. Atlantic City quickly snuffing it out. Schneider floats one ahead. Monmouth tried to work fast. This is Barone sending it across the way for King. Atlantic City threatening now. Man goes down, no whistle. Opong.
Advantage.
Diaz-Bonilla trying to get a clean strike. It's up and around and off the back of the net. Prime opportunity.
Refs can revisit that one. Gives out a card.
We do get a card, just a matter of where that foul occurred. Don't think it occurred in the box.
It's just outside the box. A dangerous position.
Alacron hit the deck. Will be a yellow on Monmouth. But they might have avoided disaster there as Atlantic City nearly getting the penalty kick early here in the second half. Diaz-Bonilla had the last prime opportunity there for Atlantic City. It'll be Alacron taking this corner kick. Trying to get his teammates set. Sent in long, headed, deflected, and out of bounds. Decent attempt there from Longer. He's their big target on those set pieces. Schneider. Back for Don Howard as Atlantic City resets.
Attacking with numbers.
Jean-Baptiste.
Oh, with a nice
Cross the way to Schneider. On sides and awkward strike off the foot way out of bounds, and Atlantic City's threat is over just like that.
I like what Atlantic City was doing there. Switching the fields, getting more people involved in the play. It's well done.
Barone. King now. Dot's going to track one down. Ball's fluttering, and now it's Diaz Bonilla. Coming up ahead, Opong trying to get loose as Perella slides in.
It's quick off his line, Perella.
Luckily, he touched it first. That ball did go out of bounds, so Atlantic City going to get set up right here in the attacking zone. Throw in from Schneider. In the area of Opong and Jean-Baptiste. Venezia sends one down. Don Hauer comes out, slides in and gets the ball. Rubenstein gave chase. Monmouth now trying to get back on the attack. Venezia up ahead and longer. Can't get anything past him. Jean-Baptiste steal now. He goes down, clutches the left knee. He'll be helped up. And we'll shake that one off. 56 minutes into the game. Still 1-1. Up ahead and nearly. That one found its way up. Longer. Lankow sends one across the way. Allen. King. Andrew Venezia sends one ahead, headed up in the air. Atlantic City keeps it out. Collision around midfield as that ball goes out of bounds. Adrian Bauerhaus hits the deck again. Long throw in there from Schneider. Scott Opong trying to get some space, sends one on net, and it just goes over the top crossbar. Tough angle, but Opong nearly capitalizing. Atlantic City might want to try that again. Opong's been getting loose now in that deep corner.
He has been able to turn some of the defenders, and it's working to his advantage. Now, if he can have somebody walking or running off him, you know, Schneider, when he got up, that looked good. Alacron on the other side, I like that too, with that speed and that tenacity.
Monmouth on the move. Venezia up ahead. Don Howard coming out and snagging it.
I've been saying this all game. Let's get Tate involved. Let's use his speed down the wing.
He's over on the far side of the field. Hasn't seen too much action with the ball in this half yet. Barone coming up for Andrew Venezia. Venezia again off the pass from Adrian Barajas. Monmouth trying to move it ahead. Nothing doing. Schneider. That's some contact and a whistle. Alacron goes down. Daniel Pizzamenti can't believe it. That wasn't quite a soccer tackle. It was more of a form tackle.
You know. This is something you don't see too often. Longer taking the kick.
Got a big boot. AC trying to track it down. See, Diaz-Bonilla was trying to set up possibly a bicycle kick there. Didn't have enough space. Up ahead, Schneider heads one out in front. And Monmouth clearing. Atlantic City threatening, and now we got whistles.
Not the most serious of fouls, but Alacron's got to be careful of sitting on the card. 60th minute. I want to see some changes to add a little spark.
Atlantic City's getting their subs loose. Started that about 5 minutes ago. Monmouth playing with a short bench here this evening. Atlantic City a little more options. Diaz-Bonilla. Up ahead, Jean-Baptiste. Moving on strong, Diaz-Bonilla, and Perella sends one off to the side. Another close call for the Monmouth defense.
AC showing it. They need to. They can turn on the speed. Especially Diaz-Bonilla. See that coming from. So technical with his feet, but you see that he also has speed at his repertoire as well.
He's been more active in this half. This one's loose, but Perella there to easily corral it away from any threat.
Rubenstein on the receiving.
Head full of steam of Rojas. Good ball. He able to track that one down, and
Rojas good ball. He's putting in a strong shift. He seems to be putting himself in the right spot at the right time. You know, breaking up a lot of the play in the midfield.
He's been really logging the minutes here in the second half of the season. Had 450 coming into tonight. Started tonight's game as well. Does have a goal on the season. 23-year-old from Old Dominion University. Made one of his finer defensive plays tonight. This one's set up. Diaz-Bonilla going to track one down. Another chance for him. Allen's going to sneak by, and in it goes!
Well done.
Daniel Diaz-Bonilla.
Great vision to pick him out from around the half. Fantastic goal, utilizing the speed and to have the composure to sneak it past the goalkeeper.
The fourth goal of the season for Daniel Diaz-Bonilla.
Great goal. Highly entertaining. That was fantastic. Exactly what ACFC needed.
And Atlantic City now has a 2-1 lead.
You're right. Diaz-Bonilla has been getting a lot more involved in this half, and it definitely was rewarded on that one. Great speed, great composure, fantastic goal.
So pretty much Atlantic City has scored on essentially 2 fast break opportunities. One off a steal in the first half, and that time Diaz-Bonilla tracking down a long pass and just getting just behind the defense.
Now the They got to be careful not to cough up something simple.
AC threatening again.
They haven't won yet. I don't know what minute it is, but just on the chat and all the scores.
Monmouth trying to get that last one back, but they're struggling now as AC seems to be putting the pressure on. Diaz Bonilla now hitting the deck as he gets tripped up. Looked like by Barone. Oh, that's going to be a card. Get the yellow out.
Great position for Atlantic City.
Monmouth might be playing a little frustrated now. Score update around the league as well. Westchester on top 4-1 in their contest. Atlantic City needed a win tonight and a loss or draw by Westchester to get the number 1 seed, but Westchester firmly in control at the moment. Atlantic City will host the playoff game, though. At least their semifinal game in the Keystone Conference. See if they can get on this set piece. Alcron sends it in. Had it on and just kept out.
Great save by Perella. Great all around. Nice kick in. Opong on the header.
Like Basafe Date on that on the end of that one, getting in on the action. Nearly found that corner. Corner kick here for Atlantic City.
AC's all crowded inside the 6.
Up in the air, kept out. Rojas, good ball, try to track it down, and Monmouth quickly back the other way. Trying to get numbers, but AC getting back fast. Allen, he hits the deck. No whistle. Legal contact, and Rojas, good ball.
Once again,
knocks one out.
Up big for the ACFC. Solid shift from the defensive mid.
He's been very tough defensively tonight. Second player within the last 10 minutes that's been huge. Good slide tackle along the edge, looking by Longer. And that one sent back up the way as Atlantic City ends any fast Monmouth threat. Approaching the 68-minute mark. AC on top 2-1. Pass a little too far for Tate that time. Diaz Bonilla, he's got a steal. Moving up ahead, trying to split the defenders. Find Jean-Baptiste. Alcron, blast on net and just goes wide. So now Atlantic City not afraid to shoot from distance, getting more opportunities. Barajas. Pro punts one away. A little shove in the back there to Schneider by Cameron Allen.
ACFC will take it. Some time off the clock, showing the frustration of the other side, Monmouth.
Atlantic City can't take their foot off the gas pedal yet. Longa sends one in. AC scored just 14 minutes into this game. But they allowed a late goal just before halftime. Got it back, though, courtesy of Daniel Diaz-Bonilla just 6 minutes ago. So out in front, it was trickling. AC trying to keep it in the box. Rojas go bold. It's a big left foot underneath it. And that'll sail out of bounds. And that ball might be lost forever.
That brings us to another water break.
Well, it has considerably cooled down. Well, you do one half, you do the other.
Some big changes. At first, Monmouth coming out. AC, they're giving them a little taste of early medicine. They're showing a lot of speed and dictating the game once again. I'm glad that the latter half of the latter portions of the first half were forgotten. It's nice to see Diaz-Bonilla involved in the game so much more, and clearly we get results with a lot of that. Atlantic City gets results when Diaz-Bonilla has the ball at his feet. Whether he's creating for Jean-Baptiste or Opang, he's very good about finding those holes and sliding the ball in. Also, now with being up a goal, they can't, as you were saying before, they can't take the foot off the gas just yet, but they can be a little bit more comfortable in this game. Okay, you can see the frustrations of Monmouth, but I don't think they're done, Monmouth. I think that they may be one or two substitutes away from getting right back into this game.
And they do have a short bench, so it remains to be seen for to send anybody else in.
Well, after ACFC took a couple of long shots themselves, it made me think, that they've taken that portion out of Monmouth's game. We haven't seen too much of it. They have been trying to drive down the wings a little bit more. The long game is still there, but ripping it from 30 yards out just doesn't seem to be the option that they have. And a lot of that has to go for Rojas Goodbolt. He's shutting everything down. He's taking away those options for some of their defensive mids or center attacking mids to try to rip those shots. I think they had Venezia, trying to rip a shot at one point. But Alcron did it for us, a couple others as well. As long as we don't let off the gas, I think this could be another solid win for Atlantic City.
Looking for their 8th on the year. Would get them to 26 points in the standings, but with Westchester, last we heard, up 4-1. The best Atlantic City can do is the 2nd seed in the Keystone Conference. After the last break in the first half, for hydration, of course, Monmouth came out a little bit more refreshed. Put Atlantic City on their heels a little bit. Schneider. Rojas go bold there again. Nifty passing, Jean-Baptiste. Across the way, Tate's going to give chase. He'll be able to track it down. Send one in, Jean-Baptiste. Gets a foot underneath that and just goes wide.
Impressive by ACFC.
Jean-Baptiste had a decent look there. Those are the angles you want. Just send it a little wide.
Shows the opportunity that you can do, getting Tate involved, throwing it out wide. looks like Monmouth did make a substitute. Number 99 is in.
Alexander Navarrete. First time we've seen him tonight for Monmouth.
I believe taking out Narc Miranda.
Allen now for Monmouth. A chance and quickly snuffed out. Still threatening. Venezia up ahead and headed up by Fennick. Got a collision as Alacron hits the deck. Venezia is the one who initiated the contact. It's Perella now, corralling it. Monmouth just trying to get settled back in. Can't seem to find the attacking zone. As Tate looking to steal one here now for Atlantic City. More contact. Foul on Atlantic City. It's an interesting note about these standings, though, in the Keystone Conference. Atlantic City, despite trailing Westchester and likely will not catch them even with a win. Atlantic City won their only meeting this season, 4-2. Right here they go with Township High School.
Monmouth looks to do a little bit, some changes with the formation. Taking some people from out of the back, like Pereira, putting them up all the way up top. Maybe to battle the height of Longer. Not really sure. I'm going to see how that plays out.
Well, they definitely need something.
Also saw the addition of Kevin Simic coming into the game as well.
No whistle. Venezia, though, keeps it here for Monmouth. Bauhaus. This one in the direction of Cameron Allen. Ross Goodbold's going to clear one. We're going to get a whistle and maybe a little too much contact from the back there from Rojas Goodbold.
I think this would be a good opportunity for AC to throw in some more speed, some Ado. Just because, with throwing Pereira all the way up top, it's leaving a lot less numbers in the back. And if we can throw in somebody that has a lot more speed,
in the air, Donauer able to just corral it.
Might be able to spread this defense out.
Second and third effort there. Well, you see, been warming up substitutes for the last 15 minutes plus. Got a man down for Atlantic City on the far side of the field. Donhauer's also down, but he might just be taking a breather, stretching out too. Ross Goodbold, the man down for Atlantic City. And he's actually going to be helped up off the field. So it looks like his night's going to be over. Seems to be walking fine now on the bench, but a little gingerly. Looks like we're going to get Jacob Campbell checking in for Atlantic City.
Do we have longer sliding further up in the pitch, or?
It looks like Longa is up a little bit further now for Atlantic City. We're at the 80-minute mark now. Atlantic City hanging on to a 2-1 lead. This one headed up, and Perella just snagged that one out of the air. How about Longer getting a head on it? And he only headed it backwards over the head of Perella, the goalkeeper.
Tate comes up with the ball despite the size difference. Good tenacity on that play.
It's Diaz Bonilla.
Go negative, yep. That's a good idea.
It's Longer now. There's Campbell. And Tate tried to get a little fancy with it. Atlantic City cannot drop out of their second place spot. FC Motown only trails them by a point, but they are done for the regular season. And it looks like Tate is going to check out now for Atlantic City, and Calvin Semedo is checking in. Speed for speed, but we have some fresh legs on for Atlantic City. Diaz Bonilla, a long shot. Oh, it goes off the football goal post. So that's ruled out of bounds, of course. Can't play the rebound.
That was a heck of a rip.
Nearly put the exclamation point on this game. Allen, half rip as Donhauer slides and bats it away. Campbell will corral. Atlantic City clears. Monmouth moving fast here. Simic tried to send one up. Across the way. Atlantic City was ready. Semedo now. Here's his burst of speed. Semedo trying to get the angle. Sends one up. Perella was giving chase, and oh, watch that one float out of bounds.
That speed is dangerous.
They've seen Opong have success down there in that corner. Of course, Semedo with fresh legs, and he's fighting for it here, and big-time collision, no whistle. Diaz Bonilla, nifty footwork. That one's deflected, and Perella snags it, sends it up for Allen. Opong a chance, sends it on Perella. Oh, and he just corrals it. Almost went over him, over his body after making the save.
Couple tiny changes from AC, and things are coming back to life.
This is definitely the pressure you want late in this game. A couple of guys have fresh legs. Monmouth playing on their heels a little bit. Good effort there by Schneider. This is Barone now. Navarrete. Someone's sending near the box. AC trying to keep it out.
Trying to draw the foul on that play.
Opong ahead. He'll take it himself. Got by one man. Jeremy Opong trying to get by. Trying to get that right foot on it. Sends it across and deflected around. Away from Jean-Baptiste. Cemento now has some space into the box. Sent out, and we're going to get a corner kick. Boy, Atlantic City. That's some deadly combination up top right now. It looked like the initial referee ruled a corner kick. But we're going to get a goal kick instead. He changed his mind. Jean-Baptiste checks out for Atlantic City. Patrick Okonkwo comes in now. Barajas.
I like that AC is still putting in offensive threats. They don't feel this game is over by any chance.
And if they can add one more, why not?
You know, with the relaxed numbers sitting in the back with Monmouth, this would be a great time to put all the speed in, and exactly what they have done.
Alacron, way to fight for the ball here. Up ahead was trying to find Okonkwo. Just a little too far. Over 86 minutes in.
Flag stays down for the time being.
Okonkwo gave chase, a little unsure there. Ball did get ahead of him as Perella gets it away, and Monmouth back with possession. Venezia. Alacron tracks it down. He goes down hard. No whistle. It's Lankow. Allen. Monmouth trying to get something going. Venezia sending it across. And it's Diaz Bonilla tracking it down. And he's going to clear. Monmouth trying to get these late pushes here. Bizzaminti. And a good effort by the Atlantic City defense. Venezia. Stolen away by Schneider, and now he whistles. A man down for Atlantic City. Looks like Longer hit the deck.
Alacron, I believe that's going to be it for Alacron for the night.
I get one more sub on here for Atlantic City.
Yep, looks like Longer.
Longer was just shaken up. He'll walk gingerly off the field. Don Howard send it up. Out front, Atlantic City giving chase. Conquo on the boundary, and it's going to be a goal kick. Pro to boot it. About to reach full time. We'll have some stoppage time, though. Elias Harrison, the one checking in for Nicholas Longer. Semedo going to track this one down. Semedo with some speed.
Nice
Up
ball.
ahead, got behind. Here's Calvin Semedo coming on in, sends it out in front. That one is going to get into a goal!
Hey.
Jeremy Opong. Well, a beautiful setup by Calvin Semedo, and it's 3-1 Atlantic City. That's Opong's 4th of the season.
Great job utilizing speed to get behind the attack. You know, good link-up play down the wing, able to slide it through. It was beautiful. Beautiful play.
That should put the exclamation point on this game.
Exactly what Atlantic City needed.
Courtesy of the nice dish from Calvin Semedo. He took it up, passed it off, got just behind the defense, and a beautiful assist. So we are in stoppage time now as we reset at midfield. Atlantic City a 3-1 lead. As they get set for Keystone Conference playoffs next week. Scheduled for next Friday, right here at Echo Township High School on July 16th. Benazir. Barone. Hit from behind, no whistle. Mama trying to add one more with that blast, but that one's deflected away. Alacron. Still using a lot of his legs at his speed right now. See him running around. Barajas. Up ahead. It's Pereira. Saw it trickle away. Got a man down now for Atlantic City again.
I believe it's Alacron. I think I saw him holding something towards the end of that run.
Hey, see-
Must be a cramp.
He seemed to hold up a little bit, pull up at least. And it seems to be what it is. He's getting stretched out right now.
Smart substitutions by ACFC. Mama changed up their game just a little bit, threw some different players up top. You know, with the holes that they saw in the defense, AC made some right subs. Able to pick it apart. It was nice to see.
It seemed like every substitution for Atlantic City has paid off in some sort of fashion. Atlantic City did send another sub on. We're going to check on the number. Emptying the bench here. Okonkwo. Some nifty footwork here. Allen grabbing the jersey. Now he was calling for the foul as well. Things getting a little chippy down there. Okonkwo a little too close to that free kick as Daniel Pizzamenti gave him a bit of a half shove there. Opong tracking this one down along the sideline, and he's going to take it himself. Jeremy Opong all alone, see what he can do here. Puts one on net, and Perella easily scoops that one up.
I'm sure they'll let him know after the game.
Opong tried to steal the show there. Diaz Bonilla. He might have a chance now here. Still in stoppage time. Langley putting the finishing touches on this win. Calvin Semedo. See what he can do. Shot on net. Oh, it deflected away.
Great save by Perella.
Perella got the right hand on it. Semedo has been a thorn in Monmouth's side. Harrison to the back line. Milan Monchev checked in as well for Atlantic City. He was one of the more recent subs in the last minute and a half. Monchev now. Harrison. Now Semedo. Send one up. Only no one home. Harrison heads it down. Semedo tried to get by. Last touch by, looks like Cameron Allen of Monmouth. Schneider to throw it in. They're going to get one last sub in here for Atlantic City as well. Looks like Jeremy Opong is going to step out.
Great game from Jeremy. Great game.
He had the last goal scored. Final sub on the sheet. Looks like Luca DeMarco has checked in the waning moments of this contest. Conquo, he tried to cycle that one back in, got off the wrong part of the foot. And with that, we have a foul. A Monmouth player down. Pereira hit the deck, and Monmouth maybe trying to get one last push here, get another goal across the board.
I believe the medical staff is called on because he had a head collision. You can't be too careful with those.
So they'll check on Pereira.
He was fighting not to come home, but protocol calls it.
To the bench. Venezia. Looks like Perella slipped as he tried to boot that one deep. Venezia across the way. And there are the whistles. Full time. And your final score, Atlantic City 3, FC Monmouth 1. Atlantic City is going to finish the regular season 8-0-2. And with Westchester, last we heard, still winning in their final regular season contest, Atlantic City will be the 2 seed at minimum in the Keystone Conference playoffs next week. But overall, after a shaky end of the first half, Atlantic City came back out firing, and they get 2 goals across in the last 45 minutes there.
Truly showed that they were the dominant team. With the weapons that they do have, they were able to utilize, able to change their game to handle whatever Monmouth was throwing at them. You know, it almost looked at in the sense that Monmouth was having a little desperate at the end, throwing up Pereira, trying to get him with his head on the attack, but didn't really do much. You know, the speed, the substitutions that were made, were just so clutch for Atlantic City, because once that defense was spread apart, you know, the speed, there was nothing that could handle it. And it was nice. It was good play. But I have to give some kudos out to the solid defensive shift as well. You know, Rohak Goodwell, he fantastic. Always found himself in the right place. The tenacity of Alacron, unstoppable. You know, the back four, again, solid shift. And, you know, as well, and I have to give it to Danhauer, too. Danhauer was solid in the back. You know, one little slip up, but other than that, solid shift back there as well. Great all-around team effort by Atlantic City FC. Fantastic game.
Should give them some nice momentum heading into the playoffs starting next week. And they'll host that game right here. They call it Township High School. Higher seed hosts in the conference playoffs and throughout the national playoffs. And for them to get to the national bracket, they'll have to win the conference. Could go through Westchester, who they did defeat earlier this season. But for now, a couple things to give out before we sign off tonight's broadcast. To Atlantic City FC President Andrew Wildgust, to our production crew at Live Site Productions. For Dennis Heenan, I am Nick Costco saying so long. Once again, your final score here tonight, Atlantic City FC 3, FC Monmouth 1.